Are you looking for a certain butt plug but can't find it anywhere? Well, come on down to Leonard Nimoy's Butt Plug Emporium and Sausages, where you can find thousands of different butt plugs, and if we don't have it, we'll make it.
I'm Dave Buzzy, and I've been making butt plugs for 20 years, ever since my kid's pregnant wife died in 9/11. I will make any butt plug you need to fill your hole, just like the hole that was left from losing my family in 9/11. Wah.
We have butt plugs with diamonds, with different types of whistles, with a four-leaf clover, with a taxidermy head of a family animal that was put down, ones that shoot flames, ones that are the shape of your favorite cartoon characters like Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Angry Beavers, and plenty more. We have butt plugs that have game boards of games like Clue or Life on them. We have tactical butt plugs that come attached with night vision goggles, tactical flashlight, multi-tool, 155mm artillery shell, a mortar base plate, 50 cal tripod, and of course, even a whoopee. Come down to Leonard Nimoy's Butt Plug Emporium and Sausages and get a custom butt plug today. Also, be careful walking into the building. You might find Dave has hanged himself. He likes to do that. All right. Yeah, recording. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We're back. Fucking episode 17. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I gotta make some pictures.
Because we got 16 we got stored. We just haven't released it yet. But we got a little fun ad we're going to have. So.
Yeah, fun ad. You'll be so surprised.
I can't wait to actually have, like, imagine actually having actual ads that we have to read. Like, how crazy that would be.
I wonder how much leeway you get with reading those ads.
Well, you know.
Can you just make up, like, whatever and just be like, I used to shit myself until I started drinking, Mr. Clean's Magic Erasers. And then once I started drinking those, I stopped shitting myself. Right?
I was listening to Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker's podcast today, and because they always fuck around because it was like those True Classic teas. I think it was the True Classic teas. You probably heard it for an ad for them, and he was Shane was like. Yeah, like, all the girls are going to really be like, love guys. Like, oh my God, you get your clothes from a podcast? It's awesome. Like, just like shitting on it. They always say those like funny comics like that. And they get away with this. So I'm like, that's how I would want to do it. It's like, oh yeah, Blue Chew, your dick don't work? Fucking use this. Get hard.
Yeah. Get hard with, Dr. Dre's Bluetooth headphones.
Well, even too, I've thought about like, for us, because like since we're so like, I mean, we're fucking crazy dudes. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I would love to, like, why don't we
sponsor us?
I was like, why can't, like, Adam and Eve and stuff like that? Like, why don't we just try to find, like, the dark, like...
Because they don't want to put their names to us.
Yeah.
They're like, contact Adam and Eve and write down,
It's like, fuck BetterHelp or something like that. You want a fucking new butt plug? You want a new fucking fleshlight?
You don't need to go and see a therapist. You just need some better butt plugs.
You just need better butt plugs. Come on.
Bigger. Soundier butt plugs.
You gotta stretch it out, once in a while.
Yeah. I mean, I really want a butt plug that loudens all my farts.
A fucking whistle in it.
Yeah.
A little whistle and butt plug.
I want a train whistle. Every time I fart. Like, damn, Nick. You know them beans.
I'm just fucking hungry. I've been doing a shit ton of pull-ups lately. I mean, I should stop, like, eating into the mic. It's ASMR, bitches.
Yeah.
I've been doing, like, oh, yeah. A shit ton of pull-ups lately. I've been doing a shit ton of pull-ups lately. I've been trying to do like 25 a day. I'm not sure if there's any in there. There's some? Okay. Yeah, I've been doing 25 pull-ups every morning. And I've been doing really just chin-ups, and I haven't been doing I'm not doing like 25 strict. I'll do it depends on the day where it's like I'm just kind of pumping them out. So I'm kind of doing
like kip.
No, I'm not doing kipping. It's just kind of like I'm not maybe going all the way to the top, but I'm just trying to kind of pump, I feel the muscles working, but I'm not going like full all the way top, and I'm not going maybe all the way to the bottom or something. I'm just trying to get reps in, because I'm just kind of really focusing on basically building. To me, it's like I'm trying to build my tendons and everything up, and my just the muscles to endure. Because I've never really done fucking pull-ups. I've never been like the greatest pull-up guy or anything.
Oh yeah, dude, I suck at pull-ups. I mean, I'm better at them now, but it took a lot of work.
Yeah, like same. And then like now I'm like getting to this point where like I mean I can do like fucking like really strict like wider like you know on my bar like I got here it's like I can go on the wide section and do like strict wide ones, but I've never been able to fucking like I can be on the bottom hanging and pull myself all the way up and go down and shit, which is like a lot for like where I used to be. I would never fucking be able to do that. Just hanging like even doing a shit up. I'm like ah.
Yeah, it used to be like that too. And then I had to do a shit ton of them in fucking, what was it? Aerosol school.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude. Fucking aerosol school. You gotta, dude, one in your right fucking pouch. Your fucking cargo pouch pants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Full canteen. No water. No air, sorry. No air in your full canteen. If they hear air sloshing around, you got to do like 40 push-ups. Yeah, so you can't get caught with like having an empty fucking or a half-empty fucking water fucking container and shit. And like every time your left foot hits the ground, you got to say aerosol.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you're in the school boundaries. And you got to run everywhere.
That sounds really like airborne school because like what I've heard of at airborne school is like the same shit.
Yeah. Like aerosol school is essentially airborne school just with helicopters. Like instead of parachuting, you get the fast rope out of a helicopter. If you're lucky, if one shows up.
Yeah.
Dude, during my class, like one showed up.
Really?
Like one fucking, one Black Hawk and one Little Bird showed up. So we all got to do like a round of fast roping out of the helicopter, which was a lot of fun.
Did you do both? Because a little bird would be fucking. If little birds are fucking cool. Like I don't know. There's I don't know. Just that small. Seeing like those Delta dudes or like SF guys and shit when they're on the sides with like their big ass fucking like long rifles and shit. And
Yeah,
like,
dude,
just,
like hanging off those fucking little birds.
that'd be
and
so
shit.
fucking cool. Like
Dude,
I'm always
cool
like,
as fuck.
yeah, dude. That's always been something. I was like, fuck. I wish I would have been able to been on the side of a little bird.
That's the only way I could have stayed in the military is if I made it SF.
Oh, same. Definitely. Like I wouldn't. I do Ranger. There's nothing about Rangers that seems like I'm
Rangers have too much of a stick up their ass, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm way more chill and like, see, I could get along with the SF because they don't give a shit. Like, all right, uniform, whatever, who cares, man? Like, as long as I get the job done, right?
Yeah.
All right, who cares when I show up as long as I get the fucking job done?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You know, I don't have to be there at fucking 4:45 for 15 minutes to the 15 minutes to the 15 minutes.
And those dudes are always like I've been around like Ranger guys because they would come on our base to like train for Arctic warfare and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're just they're so like they're fucking machines, and it's like, but not like they're machine like they're machines of like they can do a lot of shit, but they are just like machines. Like you can just tell they've been like
They've been
down.
programmed.
Yeah, straight up.
Like they're straight up. But you have to be once you get into like any of those schools. Like even if you go SF, you got to be a fucking machine. You got to do what they tell you. You got to do like this and that, or else like
There's a little green there.
it's gonna be fucking a hard time when you're going through the school.
Yeah,
and
no,
shit, you know?
100%. Did I ever tell the story about because we had he was a major and he was our so when I first got to Alaska, there's a thing called the battalion I got attached to was the Brigade Support Battalion, BSB. So our commander was a fucking SF dude, trained with Delta guys and stuff like that because he had a desk like on his desk. I never saw it, but one of the guys I was with. He was like he started working the what fucking room is that? Because he would
Got
bas-
6.
no well it was that, but he had to work with. He was in our company though. He just did like all the all the paperwork for incoming people and everything like that. He was basically like first sergeant and like
he's like S1 bullshit, right?
yeah fuck I
It's S1 like the logistics. I always forget.
S1 because S1 is like when you're doing all your paperwork shit.
Yeah.
S2 is all the communication stuff. S3 was like the recon people and shit. I kind of forget what S4 to 6 was like in fuck I kind of forget what 6 was because 6 I feel was like intelligence of some sort. I want to say.
Could have been. I mean, like I worked with so many different fucking like.
I got tons more. If you
Yeah,
want.
I was closing that up to grind it. I'm gonna smoke more of your weed, bro.
Go for it. I got a lot. Take your pick. The slushy, the fucking sour trap, or Mandarin Funk, which is just Banana Daddy. Because we had to change the name because it wasn't selling.
Yeah, because like, didn't you guys have a bunch of fucking like malt?
Yeah.
Is it still moldy?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a lot cleaner.
Is all your weed still microwaved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sadly, we did do like R&D tests, and I guess a lot of it. Only one like failed aspergills, but everything was actually really like clean and everything. Because we're trying to we really want to get away from we want to try to convince the owners of not remediating, because it'd be more higher end and shit. But I doubt we're gonna get that. Yeah, because it's a safe bet. I get it.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're talking a guaranteed versus, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. I feel like all we've been doing is I've just been eating in this mic the entire time.
20 minutes of you chewing, nom, 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 nom.
Nom. Yeah, though.
So wait, he was Special Forces. Your old commander?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So he was a fucking really nice dude too. He's one of those guys you meet in the military. You're like, you can't be a military. You're too fucking nice. You're not yelling at me for dumb shit or anything. You're being understandable, and you actually are thinking about things that I'm doing, and not just assuming that I'm doing something wrong. It's just you're a real person.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you're thinking. That's not for leadership.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, you're ex-Special Forces. That makes sense.
That makes sense. And he he was really cool. And EXO. Fucking, he was a major. Fucking, why I can't remember his name. Well, if you go on so there's the Discovery Channel. Remember Discovery Channel was doing a bunch of they go into special Ranger School, and they go in with the film crew, go with them and all those schools. So the one when they did of Ranger School, he's in it. He got bit by a fucking brown recluse on the it was a brown recluse on the side of his face. Ooh. So his face is all fucking swollen and shit. In the documentary, you see him, and he's just his face is all fucked up, and he's just yeah, I mean, I want to be out here, I want to pass and everything like that. And you're just damn, dude, that is the fucking.
Yeah, that's fucking.
It's hardcore and shit.
Yeah, that's going for it, man.
It's also just that. That really shows you the type of people it takes to really stay in the military a long time. That crazy, my arm's hanging up, but fuck it.
Yeah, I gotta keep going.
Got a job to do.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You have to commit if you're gonna be in there, or you just have to have nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
I've run into many of those in the military where it's all yeah. Is there anything outside of the military that's your personality? Nope. Just the military.
It's fucking just quoting Step Brothers.
Yeah.
And
oh god. Yeah. When I was in, dude, it was Hot Rod.
Oh yeah.
When we were in Iraq, our medic did the what was the dude who threw all the fucking flyers up?
Oh shit.
Off of Hot Rod.
It's been so long since I watched Hot Rod too.
Anyway, I remember him doing that because we had to do some stupid bullshit when we were out there. We're handing out flyers for one of them. He's just whoosh, throws them up and starts humping the air. What a great movie.
I need to rewatch it.
It's so good.
I watched this. Have you ever seen the movie No One Lives?
I think so.
It's I mean, it's a fucking 2012 movie, so I don't care if I ruin it.
Yeah. Spoilers.
So it's a horror movie. Well, so this couple, they're traveling through. Well, actually, no. It starts off so there's this woman running through the woods and stuff. She gets up in a trap, and then she carves something in a tree, and it says what was her fucking name? Amy was here or something like that, or Amy's here, something like that. She puts in a tree, and then there's a news report oh, this woman's been missing. She's the heiress to some rich family, blah blah blah. And it cuts to this couple. They're driving up with their kid coming back from vacation. And there's these gangster dudes that are outside their house, all a bunch of fucking tatted white dudes and shit that are outside their place, and they come up, and then they're what the fuck's going? Who are these people and shit? Well, it immediately goes to south right away when the guy just annihilates the fucking family in the car. Just immediately. And he's wait, the guy leader's what the fuck is? He had a fucking phone. He had a phone. He was gonna call, and he's so what? You have a phone too, and blah blah blah. Well, then it cuts to this couple and they're traveling through. They're going through a town. They're bringing all their belongings with them. They have like they're pulling a trailer to BMW, like 3 Series or something like that.
Yeah. So they're pretty well off.
Yeah, and the guy's just like obsessed with his like wife and everything like that. And there's just kind of like you can tell there's a weird relationship kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
When it was they go to like a bar because it's like the only place they could eat, and those people like the gang is there, and they start like the guy that like annihilated the family. He comes up and starts fucking with them, and then it's like just like he's like talking like, oh, hey, was your girl worth to you and blah blah blah. Like he's gonna do some nefarious shit.
Yeah.
And then and it's that cliche like the guy's about to do something and like his wife's like, like shaking her head, and then the gang leader comes over. He's like, hey, sorry, I hope my buddy wasn't bothering you guys. We don't mean no harm. He's just messing around. Blah 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 blah. Well, anyways, they like event like the guy that was the annihilated the family. He fucking ends up like because he wants to redeem himself, so he runs them off the road, and then like takes them like hostage and everything because they figured they have money or something. Well, then it's like they got the guy and the girl locked up. Like they're like roped to a chair, tied up with rope to a chair. And they're facing each other, and then one of the like big, there's like this big fucking. There's always like the big dude that's there. Well, he's like messing with the girl. He's got like a knife to her throat, and then like just saying like what you like where's like you guys like have money, like what do you have, blah blah blah, and it's all like just basically torturing him for and then she's just like gets over it and is just like. Like I'm sorry. And he's like, don't do it. I'm sorry. And then she's like, I'm sorry. And she just fucking goes full force with her neck into the knife and just like cuts her own throat and shit. And it's just like, they're like, what the fuck? Well, in the meantime, they're going through and they open up the car, and that girl that was missing, she's in the back seat. Like she's in like a fucking trunk with like a couple air holes in the back of the trunk. And they're like, what the fuck? And everything's going on. Well, it's like, it turns out this dude's like a super killer that they kidnapped. And like the girl, his wife was probably like some girl he took because he took this girl to be like his like weird, slave and everything. And he just starts killing everybody. It's fucking hardcore. Like he's got he puts like traps outside that like shoot darts and shit and shooting like fucking arrows into the house and all this other crazy shit. Well, they eventually.
How much time did he have?
Oh, I know. That's like the part where you're like, how the fuck did he have all this shit?
Yeah.
And, well, anyway, he eventually cuts to like they bring the body in. Oh no, actually no, because I'm jumping ahead. So like before he was like outside, so they took because they came back and they're like, well, where the fuck's Rick or where the fucking the big dude's name is? Like, where's Rick at? And then coming, he's just like, there's a bunch of fucking blood on the floor and everything, which is like weird too because like the guy slips in and like, how do you not just see the fucking like, how do you not see the big old fucking pool?
Whoa, and then you slap.
It's like 2 inches about a fucking blood. It looks like it's like so much blood,
bright red, like
And well, they're like, oh my god, they killed fucking, he killed Rick, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, get his body inside. He doesn't have to be in here. And they're struggling to get the body in. And blah. Well, they moved the body to like a different area, like near like the house. And then the body just comes up. And then the guy just like, it shows that he comes out of the body, like he was hiding in the dead dude's body to get like, to get out of the situation. Because they're like, he must have ran for the woods or whatever. And so he's just, it's fucking crazy. It's like, it's awesome. His body just comes up and it's
I definitely haven't seen this movie.
Yeah. And then it's just he's just covered in blood and everything. And then he goes into like the river to like creep up near the house and shit. And then he sets all these traps and everything. And then it's just like this, the whole rest of the movie is him just killing everybody, like hardcore. And there's like all these people are like, we need to get out of here. And then it's like, there's like the younger couple are like, we need to go. And then when they get into like some shitty Jeep that they have, and of course it doesn't start. And the guy's like, oh, I'll fix it. Also, to this guy at some point, like he got his face put into like a fucking like he was what the fuck? He got an arrow like pushed into him, I want to say. And then, well, he's like trying to fix the vehicle, and then the guy comes up and like jams his face into the fan and fucks up the side of his face, but he like lives. But then like kills like the girl. Man, how does he kill her? Oh no, like blood splats on her face in the car. And then I kind of forget what happened to her. I forget how she died. But anyways, they just like
camera.
It's like anyways, like everybody just starts getting fucking slaughtered, and then like the girl that's like the one that was kidnapped, it's just like he's gonna fucking just kill all you guys. he's gonna kill all you guys. And they're like, whatever, he's like, no, he's
kill us all.
And then like they for some reason weirdly keep being like, no, you got this. And it's like he just murdered like the biggest guy you have, like no problem. And he's like he has these traps that are shooting arrows and shotgun like shells and shit.
I think if I was one of those dudes, I'd be like, you know what? I might just make a run for it.
Yeah. He like put the gang leader into like this like a combine harvester type of thing. I don't. It's not really like I don't know. It's like weird because it had like multiple blades that are like overlapping and shit.
Could be like different type of harvester for like corn or something.
And then he like puts the guy gets all chopped up obviously because
Yeah.
of that. And then he like
only actually that's the murdering attachment for the harvesters. You didn't know that?
You
That's
got
it. It's probably what was on there. It's the murder attachment.
that's what Caterpillar like
Yeah.
they intended for the machine. They're like this is to actually kill people. I
Exactly,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, you could throw mulch or whatever.
No. This is only for killing one person.
This is one person.
It's a one person kill combine thingy.
He fucking like puts that dude he like collects all the body parts and puts it in like a burlap sack and then like puts it in the front of the door and it's just hanging by a rope and they're just like I don't like fuck like the tough guy that killed the family earlier. He's like I don't fucking care. He's like, come on, fight me, fight! And he like kicks the fucking burlap sack and it just all the fucking body parts and shit, body pieces just fall out.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch this movie now.
It's on Tubi.
Nice.
It's fucking it's a fun watch. It's just a wild. And the acting in it is like weird because it's on that verge of like these could be like good actors, but there's just like I don't know if it's the dialogue or if it's just them that's just kind of like throwing me off a little bit.
Something's just not right.
Or it's just like there's a couple of them that aren't as great, and you can kind of just pick up on it. It's kind of throwing everybody else off or something. It's just something about where it's just because there's something that's kind of cheesy, but like the way they say things is just cheesy. It's not even like the dialogue's cheesy.
Yeah. It's just the whole movie is just cheesy.
Just cheese.
Yeah.
The cheesiest.
I love those movies, though. I would love to be a part of those
Those are
movies.
the best fucking horror movies, dude. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I don't think there's been any good like horror movies that's come out in a while. Underwater was pretty good. I like that one.
I know I've seen. I did. Well, I mean, this is kind of years back, but I did like As Above, So Below.
Oh, that was a great one.
I did really like that.
Yeah. That was a really good one. It was kind of a sleeper one, too.
I definitely, because when I saw it, I'm like, this is actually pretty good. And then it seemed like no. I remember having like a bad reading and everything. I was like, this is a good horror film. Like, I think it's people look at horror films like how you would look at like a Stanley Kubrick film or something, or like a Tarantino film. It's like no, it's its own different kind of genre. You can't look at it as that.
Yeah. They put their staples on there, but it's not like they make a specific type of movie too, you know?
Yeah. Because I mean, I love the weird. I mean, I think I probably said it, but I like the VHS series stuff like that. Like I really like anthology horror, like all the ABCs of Death type of shit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they're fun.
All right. So, but horror lends itself to short stories. Like my thing with horror is, it's hard to write like a horror movie because you're trying to sit there and like at the very least an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Hour and a half of suspense and stuff like that. But like suspense really only works well in like a short burst because you can't sit there on the edge of your seat for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And like horror can't be a complete horror movie because like it's just like a lot of horror you'd be desensitized like my gore movies.
Yeah.
It's like, an hour of just gore and you're like, all right, that was fun.
Yeah. It's like okay, that's all the blood. It's just
Yeah.
a fucking like a Rob Zombie film or something, or it's just like constant.
Oh man, you should have you watched any Tokyo Gore?
Tokyo like is that a genre or is that a movie?
Okay, there's one that's called like Tokyo Gore Police. But I think the genre might be like Tokyo Gore or something like that. Because like it's Tokyo Gore Police and then like Robo Geisha versus Franken Girl and like there's a handful of other ones that I watched. I got really bored overseas and I was like buying any shitty movie I could possibly fucking watch. And like I watched a bunch of like it was straight Tokyo Gore type stuff, but it was like anime and real life type stuff. Like this lady gets cut in half and then her bottom half turns into the head of an alligator. And so she's just scooting around on her ass trying to bite people like chomp with her legs and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah. Man, that's what I should make my girlfriend do.
Is some alligator cheese down there?
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom. Eat me.
I do. I mean, like, you ever see like the guinea pig series, the guinea pig movies?
I don't think so.
Those ones are pretty fucking out. They're very gory. They're not. 'cause I have seen the it's like Flesh and Blood, I think it's called, or something like that. It's like this like dude who's kind of dressed up like a samurai, and he's like cutting this girl apart because he's like trying to figure out like how much the body can withstand. So it's just woman like laying because it looks like actually because like there's a story with it because Charlie Sheen saw it and he's like called like the FBI and everything. He's like, this is like a real snuff film because it looks so like crazy. And like, which now like watching, you're like, nah. But I mean, I guess back because it's like a '90s film, like an early '90s or like late '80s film. So like then I'm like, okay, because like it's like okay, that's really good looking for that time. Like now you're kind of like, it still looks actually really good, honestly. Like it's very crazy how good like how they did the gore and all that. But it's but yeah, I mean you kind of see it. But like that one is just because it's just like cutting her arms off and like all this other cutting in her stomach and pulling her intestines out, like all this crazy shit. But like I mean it's like you can only. But they're short though. I want to say they're only like maybe an hour or something like that. I don't think they're like so. It's like that's like fine. It's like it is just like gore is like when you do it like a 3 hour gore movie. You're just like okay, fucking we get it. There's blood.
Like, you're totally gonna like all right, yep, all right, next, like more gore.
I love green.
And then like, but like, no good horror movies has come out. Like The Evil Dead Rise, I thought was okay. It didn't really feel like Evil Dead to me though.
I didn't see it. I did like the Evil Dead's like Netflix show, but that was like not. That was so silly. I feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that. But it's Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell can't not be campy.
Yeah.
I love that man. Do you hear that, Bruce Campbell?
Dude,
I love you.
What if we got Bruce Campbell on the podcast?
I would cream my pants.
I would fucking love. That'd be so fucking cool.
That'd be like meeting my idol. There'd
be so many people. I feel like who do you got?
like no way, man. Like come on,
just fucking.
There's that. Just fucking Ash.
Like fucking Bruce Campbell. You don't know who fucking Ash is, or fucking like because he played the Navy SEAL guy in Burn Notice.
Yeah, Burn Notice. And he was also like, God, what other series did I watch? Fucking what's that cowboy one? The Adventures of.
Yeah, I look this up.
Who Cowboy Bruce Campbell. Rough and Tumble. That was actually pretty good. I remember watching that on TV. I was pissed because it was like that was back in the days when you just missed TV, you missed it.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that a couple of weeks ago. Like how crazy is like the streaming because it's like yeah man like you're so locked in because I remember like when I was with my cartoons. Like the Sunday night like Fox cartoons and all that.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The Tick.
Yeah.
Like you know how hard it was to try to watch the Tick cartoon before fucking like the internet was a thing.
Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, fucking yeah, because I do miss that. There's something about like, all right, shut the fuck up. No, it's my fucking time to watch the show. Exactly. You just have that kind of mindset.
Only talk to me when the commercials are on.
Yeah, like sit, man. Because that's like I think that's like the attention thing for us. That's fucked up. Because you had to keep it. You would force yourself. Like, I'm watching like the 10 minutes until the episode. I'm watching this. Like, now commercials, whatever. Where now it's like fucking pause it and like you can just you don't have to like really focus.
Or like either watching like the last 10 minutes of some other show just so you don't miss the opening of your show.
Yeah.
Or fucking like missing the opening of your show and you're like, God damn it, now I don't know the setup to the episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, you like miss like 2-3 minutes and you just have no idea.
Yeah,
fuck.
Exactly. If you're coming in after the fucking like intro or like the first commercial break, you're like, fuck, man, what's this one about? Could be about anything.
Man, I do miss that. There's some I don't know. It's like it was more rewarding. I don't realizing getting older. There's so much like. The stuff that like you have to kind of work for is so much more enjoyable. I feel like I kind of hate having. I mean, there's stuff that's nice about having easy. I'm not gonna like I do love now. I do love the now period.
I was gonna say like, dude, I'm like all for it.
But there's just some.
I spend massive amounts of dollars on DVD sets.
Oh yeah,
that are completely useless.
I have so many fucking DVDs. Like yeah, but it's I don't know. But there's that there's that feeling of just like. You have to wait for it to show. You prepare for it. Like there's like a ritual for it and everything. It's kind of just nice because you enjoy it more. Because like no, I set aside time. Like I made this a period. Because most shows now you're just kind of like I have nothing to do. I just throw this on.
Yeah, throw it on. You're like 5 episodes through it. You're like oh shit, I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, because like fucking watching like I don't know a show like The Sopranos or something like when it was like on. You couldn't, you know, it was like on.
I wasn't even a Soprano guy. Hot take. Never watched the whole thing through.
You should. Have you? Yeah, you've watched it, just not all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen episodes here and there,
Mm.
but like same with 6 Feet Under. That was the other HBO one that I missed. That was like
I don't think I ever watched 6 Feet Under. I did watch all of Sopranos. I really like Sopranos. There's some. But I love gangster movies and stuff. I love like
see, I found something like gangster movies are kind of boring to me though.
because I like Goodfellas. Like I mean, I'm a big fucking Scorsese fan too. Like he's one of my like top 5 directors. So like
I mean, he's out there.
Goodfellas is my favorite movie of all time. But it's not like there's a lot he does well, but it's there like. I don't know. It's such a good movie to me because it flows so well. I always like you're always into it. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
There's no like fucking fat to it. It's lean. Like you're just kind of like, here's what's going on. Like it's just
you're there. Like the stories pop.
There's
it's
no
like moving.
Yeah, there's no scene where you're like, I fucking hate this scene. It just throws it off or something. It's just every like, there's never a part in it where I'm like upset. You know what I mean? Like I always
you might just like the movie.
yeah, because I mean, I always use like the thing of like Watchmen is like the movie with Watchmen, like the scene when Owlman and Silk Spectre are fucking in the Owlmobile.
Yeah,
Like that just throws. I hate that part because it just throws the whole flow off to the movie. It's just like, you know what I mean, it's stuff like that. Like I mean, like okay, wanted the sex scene, I guess, but it's just
he definitely wanted a sex scene.
yeah. Oh yeah, I mean Zack Snyder, but like, but I mean it's stuff like that where like, yeah, I mean, like a movie like a Tarantino film or anything like that. There's no really scene. You're just, you know, like, oh, I hate this part. Like,
well, they're meticulous about their movies,
That's-
style.
but yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it
like
shows.
they go through watching the like fucking like go through the whole thing over and over,
yeah,
and like, you know, and they also shoot like a bunch of extra shit.
yeah, yeah,
So like they've got just massive amounts of shit to work from
yeah. That's true.
to give you like just a good viewing experience. Like in my opinion, that's a mark of like a good director.
Yeah,
You know, but also like fucking Zack Snyder shit lately sucks the butt.
I know.
Like it's like I watch Watchmen and I'm like, man, that was good.
yeah,
You know, I could still watch that one. Even with his bullshit, like watching his movies now, and I'm like, God, this is terrible.
But
I
there's-
don't want to watch anything from him again.
but Watchmen just has so many great scenes. It's just, I mean, the opening scene, the fighting with the comedian. You know, it's just there's-
Oh well, oh god, dude, the book itself is fucking amazing. Though.
yeah, oh yeah,
I read it
yeah,
like
yeah,
we got a hold of it, me and my buddy in Afghanistan, and we like, you know, the 3,000 pages. No, that was The Walking Dead. But
yeah, because it's not super long.
it's like a thick graphic novel.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like it's not. It's just one.
I think I have it actually.
It's great, dude. I like the ending in that one way better than the one in the movie.
Yeah,
Just because, like, you know, they in the book, it's not Dr. fucking what's his
Manhattan.
Blue. Yeah, it's not Blue Balls.
Old blue balls.
The old Blue Balls.
You
That's what I
know,
like to call them.
you know what? Fucking. Did you ever watch the Watchmen HBO show?
I think I watched the whole thing through, but it was like real weird.
It was I forced myself to watch it because I was like when I was working security, so I just had time to kill. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm like, I got HBO Max, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna set time away and watch this. And then I watched it, and I was just like, man, this fucking just sucked. Like, there's nothing.
I liked where I liked the story they
Yeah,
used,
yeah.
but like
It's a great template, but it just did not follow through. Because like the whole storyline and everything, I'm like, this could work. It's just like the way they're doing this sucks ass.
yeah, dude. I'm like, I'm with you on that one because like it was. I really liked it. They like fed off the Tulsa fucking
yeah. Tulsa riots.
yeah, the Tulsa riots, and
Tulsa
stuff.
massacre.
Yeah, Tulsa massacre, not riots, massacre.
Yeah.
But like, I love the fact that they used that because like nobody was using that, and then like
Yeah.
I really think they could have gone super awesome with it, but then it was just like not great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, but writers, especially the ones now for any of the big name shit, like there's no fucking commitment. There's no fucking like, you know, holding to the original story, like all
Yeah.
that stuff. And I don't even care like about like holding to like, you know, fucking no, they were, you know, elves had the pointy ears in this fucking like,
Yeah,
book, you know? You
Yeah.
guys did rounded ears. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
who gives a shit, right? Like,
Yeah, as long as it like makes me not even think
it's-
about it.
Yeah, it's got to
kinda-
be spiritually like in tune with like whatever they're trying to do,
Yeah.
especially from a book.
Well, it's like the fucking Mist, like Stephen King, because it's like
Yeah.
he liked the ending of the movie where he like kills his whole like kills his friend, like everybody
I
else.
thought that was like, dude, that's what made it for me. in
Yeah,
that
'cause
movie. I was all like, damn.
It's like that's like a writer taking some like taking a risk,
Yeah,
and like it
taking
worked
a
out.
chance and like
but-
doubling down on it. And I was
Yeah.
all like, oh fuck.
It's just killing your family and shit, and then the fucking military comes through burning everything. It's just like that. Like I was
Oh,
like
shit.
a second away.
Yeah,
From
like 30 seconds. That wasn't a monster in
Yeah.
the mist. That
Yeah.
was fucking the military.
it's like that's so dark to think about.
Yeah, dude. Like,
And that's it's like that. Like I don't care. I mean,
I thought it was boring as shit, but the ending I thought was pretty great.
yeah.
Well, not boring as shit, but I mean, like, there's a lot of fat in that movie.
There is.
Like,
That's
just-
only that's the end scene just redeems so much of the movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, especially like I just got so bored with the whole like religious
Oh, yeah.
rant and the fucking
Yeah.
grocery store and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
like, we gotta sacrifice him.
Yeah.
And it's all like, why does every religious person go to that? It's all like, look, I have a god,
Yeah.
and he was fine 5 minutes ago, and now he's pissed. So now I have to kill you.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
So
this
wait,
makes sense. You have to die, or else he's gonna be still pissed.
Yeah. It's like, Jim, I think you just wanted to kill me.
Yeah, exactly. So like, bro, do you just really want to kill somebody? No.
No.
It's definitely my god.
I mean, it's also I mean, now I feel we're gonna get political, but I'm the same with like how the religious people like are like that, but it's like the same dude as like gun guys. Gun guys are the exact same way. They're just like, I mean, if I I'll take if I could pull my gun out, I don't give a fuck and all that. It's like you're not supposed to want to use it, you
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
Exactly, man.
Like,
Like,
don't like why are you?
it's a tool for death,
Yeah,
man. Like,
you shouldn't be this obsessed of wanting to defend yourself and kill somebody. It's weird. Just like
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to like have the opportunity if you have a gun on you and you're in a situation to use it. Like, yeah, totally, I get it. Like, makes sense.
Yeah.
But being like wanting to be in that situation, you're fucking insane. Or no, I don't want to be. I just want to make sure I'm safe for my family. Like, no, you're preparing a lot to be in. You want this to happen. This is why you're
way
challenged.
too excited.
You're, like,
to be in that situation.
Like checking people, they're getting too close or something, or just doing weird shit, or like
Yeah,
getting really
man,
angry at
like,
people about shit.
putting
So
the
they,
vibe out,
yeah,
so that they can find it.
starting shit. Yeah,
like,
basically
yeah.
starting shit. So they like, yeah, so they come up back to them.
Like,
and-
dude, you gotta relax and just fucking like unclench that butthole.
yeah, it's
And
fine.
Just I love shooting guns. Guns are fun as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
But not like. I really think most people should not have guns.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think everybody needs a gun.
No, like if you want a gun, like train as long as I did.
I mean, even realistically too. Like, why don't we? It's like even made as like. I mean, okay, you can buy like a hunting bolt action rifle, but anything like semi-auto, it's like you have to be military or something even.
Yeah,
Because like, why not? Like, I mean, because then it's like, well, why the fuck do I have to be in the military? It's like, well, these are like military grade weapons. Like,
yeah.
well, like,
it
well,
would
fuck.
make
Because
sense.
then they'd be like, well, a fucking bolt action rifle could be. And it's like, well, yeah, but still, this is like
yeah,
you're
but you're
trained.
not hunting with an AR-15.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, nobody's hunting with a fucking AR-15.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like we're gonna like we're just saying that right there. Like I could just imagine like a YouTube short or something. Like, yeah, hold you can't imagine. Watch this
can't
video. Of this guy shooting an AR-15. All right, home with an AR-15. This guy doesn't know anything. These fucking anti-Second Amendment assholes. They don't know anything.
yeah.
There's always that kind of fucking
Oh,
shit.
there's gonna be. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm against it all. But to be fair, I'm pretty punk, so it all fucking stupid to me anyway.
Yeah. I really don't like militia people. If you're in a militia, you're kind of fucking lame. Just saying. You're
It's all like that group mentality, man. Like,
Yeah.
man, group's better than your group, though.
I mean, I feel like so many of those dudes that get in that is just because they are fucking lonely and they just want to be around other dudes. And they're like, well,
yeah, they just want to hang out. Man.
you imagine that? Like, I need to find some guys to hang out with. And you're like, oh, the militia would be fun. And then it's just like,
Yeah.
we're going to go kidnap the governor. Just like,
I like motorcycles.
Yeah.
My friends are in this one motorcycle group.
they're just, you know what they're doing to our god Trump right now? We need to go back to the Capitol, get back in there. We were close last time. We need to get back in there,
Yeah.
set up a perimeter.
We were almost there, guys.
We're so fucking close.
Kitty.
Fat fucking bitch. I love you, Bruce.
Ooh, you hurt his feeling.
He doesn't. He's fine. He was just like before you got here. He was like all up on in my shit. He's been doing this shit too, where like, because a lot of times like because they both want to rub on me super hard, so it just gets to the point. I'm like, yeah, go away. Like it's too annoying. But he's doing this thing now where he'll slowly walk up to me, like he'll start on the couch rest, and then he just kind of like the headrest, and he starts moving over slowly, and then he just kind of stops, and he's like watching, like waiting for an open so he can like crawl on me. And I'm just like staring. I was like, come up here. Like, what the fuck? Stop being weird.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I screwed my brother's cat over. Well, I screwed us over. I let him outside a couple of times. Now he's hooked on it.
Oh,
He
shit.
just whines at the door to go outside.
Oh, man.
He's like, let me out, let me out, let me out. I just want to, like, rub my face on the concrete and run away.
Yeah.
It's all like, dude, chill. But he won't shut up. Like, it's him going crazy and spraying all over the place all over
Oh,
again.
man.
Minus the pee smell, thank God.
I think Bruce, I don't think he would stay out long. I think he likes the inside too much. Kyle, I think she would like go out and have fun. She'd probably find like friends, find like a gang or something.
Yeah. I think Cardamom would come back, but there's no telling. Like, somebody else would grab his ass.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, like, he's dumb. He is a dumb little cat, so.
So is Bruce.
Yeah. He'd be one of those kids that'd be like, yo, you got ice cream? And then, didn't even have to, like, ask him or pull up or anything. Like,
Yeah.
it's that kid that pops out of nowhere. So, like, you got ice creams? I don't have parents. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Get in the van, fucking let's go.
I got tons of ice cream back at my place. You don't like to be noisy, do you? Nope. I'm quiet.
I had thought of a skit idea of like it's like pedophiles talking, and they're just like talking about like ways to actually get kids, but it's like there's like the old guys and they're like, no, you just need a van. You guys get on the internet and stuff. You just need a van.
You young kids, young pedophiles, you're fucking like,
damn, you guys with your internets and that's how they get you.
So easy.
That's how they get you. You're leaving a footprint.
Yeah.
You just go around the neighborhood. You just ask them. You just talk. You find that kid. You'll find what's up.
You find one.
You find-
Everybody's got cell phones now.
Yes.
They're gonna get your fucking license plate.
Yeah.
No.
No, dude. No, you fucking your technology.
Yeah. No. I just tape up my license plate and it's fine.
I miss the '70s where you could just pick up kids.
Yeah. God, Mr. 70s. So easy to kidnap.
It was crazy. Like you, the fucking like '70s and '80s. Anybody that's like wants to go back to those times, like, you insane, dude. There's so much bad shit that happened. Like '80s is just like kidnappings all the fucking time.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that happened in the 80s.
I mean, remember the fucking? It's like I've seen like, well, I don't remember them because I wasn't around in the '80s, but I've seen the late night. Like, hey, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are at? Like telling, you know what I mean?
Well, shit, dude. Like, I grew up in the like early 90s and stuff. Like, and we could just run off till dinner time.
Yeah.
Like, there's no phones.
I was like that too.
And at that point, like, everybody's like, well, how would you know? It's like, well, you tell your mom or something,
Yeah.
or she knows that, like, hey, after school, I'm going to fucking go there.
Yeah.
Or, like, I do it multiple times. She's like, he's probably there.
Or I mean, because it's like me and one of my buddies, Doug, like my best friend Doug, growing up, like we had to kind of stay in our neighborhood, but it's like we had like a good distance we can go. We had to basically stay in like the neighborhood
Yeah.
a bit. But it's like, yeah, I mean, if we were like when we go to like a certain gas station or something like that, as farther away to get like fucking snacks or energy drinks or some shit, just to go do something, I had to go like, I gotta go tell my mom. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go tell my mom. You go tell your mom, and then we'll like back up.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
get our bikes.
Yeah. You didn't have cell phones. You just told them where you were going. And if you didn't come back in a certain amount of time, they'd start to get worried.
Yeah. This is always like because my aunt always like hates that this happened. I hate it too because I don't think it was fair to me. But like when I was a kid, so we had like our neighborhood was very like everybody kind of knew everybody. Everybody's
Yeah.
like personal. And there was these two kids, Junior and Daniel, that lived like a couple doors down. And I always like hung out with them because I would play like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh with them, and like Daniel was way more like was a lot nerdier, and I liked it because I was into video games a lot and everything.
Yeah.
I clicked with him on all that. And Junior was just like his older brother. He's like in high school and shit, but like he was like cool too. He just didn't like talk to me a lot. And but like one day I went over there, and then I was talking to Daniel because he was in his garage, and then he was just he had some game or something, and then he's like, "Oh, you want to go check it out?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." And he's like, "All right." And I went and played. I was there for like a couple hours just playing games, having fun with them and shit. Well, then like their dad comes in, and he's just like, "Hey, Justin, like, did you tell your parents you're coming over here?" I was like, no. And then he's like, well, everybody's been looking for you in the neighborhood. And then I go out and it's like, everybody's fucking out there because they thought like I got kidnapped or some shit. Like everybody's searching the neighborhood and everything. Like even like the kids, like there's like this one kid, Brad, that lived like down the street. And, like we didn't really get along with him. Like he's just like a high schooler, like kind of punk kid and shit. And but he was like my buddy Doug was like, dude, even Brad was like looking for you. And
oh, I was just in here playing video games.
Well, then it was bullshit because it's like that should have just been like a learning moment, for me, where like my parents were like, it was like my mom and then like this guy Eric that she had dated. Like I consider my stepdad, but they were like, you gotta fucking tell us, like we thought you were kidnapped or something, like whatever. Yeah, it was like and everything, and then I got fucking grounded instead of just like being like, hey, just like you understand like how crazy this, like like you understand. Yeah. Like you understand why we were freaked out, kind of just talking to me about it, and be like, okay, I'll never do that. I got grounded for like a week. I had like no TV. I had the TV taken out of my room. I just sit in my fucking room. You know how torture that is as a fucking like 7th, 8th grader or 6th grader?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking.
Well, no, that's what I used to do all the time until I never had a TV in my room.
Oh, really? I had a little tiny ass TV.
We had like 2 TVs for 2 family. Well, we had 1 TV for the longest time, and then we got another new one, and then the old ones always went downstairs to the other family room.
We always, my family's always been like a TV in every room type of thing. I'm the only one that doesn't do that. I just have like mine in this here. Like I don't have one upstairs in my bedroom or anything.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be weird that I don't do shit in my bedroom.
Yeah, like I sleep
and keep my stuff there.
Like I like my PC in there. Sometimes I kind of feel like I should just move it down here, but then it's kind of like nice if I'm like working, or I guess it's just, I don't know, it's like more of an office, but like that's it. I mean,
it's a mindset too for me. Like, if I move it like downstairs, then I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna play games on it.
Yeah, I'm
do
closer.
What I want to do.
Yeah, because like sometimes it will stop me from playing games because I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm gonna have to go downstairs because I'm cooking something, or like I can't just sit here. Whereas like it'd be easier to get up and down. It's just I have to go up, back and down the stairs. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah,
so I'm fucking fat and lazy.
Yeah, I know. To force myself to do stuff all the time. Like I can't give myself too many excuses to be lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I will be lazy. My natural form is like fucking.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Nothing. I'll just sit there.
There's a quote from Anthony Bourdain that's always sticks with me because I like identify because it's just he's talking about he's like I have to I'm not verbatim, but it's something like I spend like every waking hour of like fighting if I all I want to do is just like sit home, like smoke weed and like watch old movies, and my entire life is me basically fighting that. And I'm like, that is very me. Like I could just be like a sloth, and like if
I want to so bad.
Especially if I had the money where it's like I didn't have to worry about shit. Like, cause if I had like tons of money where it's like I had like a house and I could just have everything, like yeah, I could just stay home. Like if I had my own gym in the backyard kind of thing, I could just do all my shit in the same area, like a pool or something. I could just go hang out.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
Dude, if I could, oh my god, if I had a house with like a pool. Or even like a pool or hot tub, one of the two I'd be cool with. Or both.
You know what I want to do? Is one of those naturally filtered pools.
Oh, yeah.
So like it's like essentially all you need is just a pump.
Yeah.
And then you just plant a bunch of different fucking water filtering plants, style plants. And then just you push the water through it so it filters that, and then you have like essentially kind of like a clean pond type thing.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, right.
Especially because you don't have like the chlorine and shit. That stuff sticks.
Yeah,
I hated doing school swimming and everything because man, they throw so much. Like,
yeah, because it's like a half piss.
Yeah, like, it's all these fucking.
They're like, yo, bro, I know this sucks, but burn.
More.
You're gonna want it to burn. You're just swimming and they're throwing chlorine at you.
I always think too because I was like I didn't want to shower around the dudes. I was just like embarrassed and because I was like a fat kid and blah blah blah. And I was like, I always think though, because I would just like change and just go. I'm like, I mean, I just smell fucking terrible all day. Just thinking as like as a kid, like I know, like a teacher walked past me, he's like, you just smell like chlorine. I had to, like straight up.
Know that you didn't rinse off after it and
Yeah.
stuff. Dude, I remember once in like middle school we had pool day and I wore like these old pants or shorts that weren't really like swimming shorts, but they were just like quick dry pants and stuff. Right? But this was like during my fat phase too. But like these were like extra large shorts and they didn't really have belt or belt loops. It was like, you know, a cord you just pulled tight
Yeah.
that was like half run through the shorts. And like I remember like diving off the diving board and like the shorts where my crotch was like were like down. Because like the extra like fold
Yeah.
went to like just where my crotch was. And the band's still sitting there. And like I'm almost like just dick out in fucking like middle school and shit. And I was all like, oh god damn, dude. Fuck public swimming.
Dude, it's fucking. That's the worst as a kid, man.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. I'm just like a little bit. I look like a fucking walrus running through there, like a white ass walrus,
Yeah.
a beluga whale, just round and pasty. Like, pretty sure I made those sounds too when I swam.
I just made me remember so one time like Doug and I we went to like the pool that was nearby and then we were about to go into the pool and then like some kid just started shit with him right away. He's like, you fucking looking at me or something? And then like it was fucking weird and then like he ended up like punching Doug in the face and shit and they kind of fought and then like the kid ran or something. Oh, because like Doug's nose just started fucking gushing blood and it, like freaked the kid out and they got out of there. And then it was like we're trying to find the fucking kid because like, you know, like his mom was there and everything. He's like, Doug just got punched and blah blah blah. And then but I'm fucking this like fat pasty kid. I'm fucking like I got man tits and everything.
Yeah.
I'm fucking like I think it was like sixth grade. I think it was like fifth or sixth grade, something like that. And like I remember like running outside with the lifeguard. I'm like, yeah, I think it's the guy over there. I'm running, and I'm just like my fucking
Dude,
jiggling.
like, yeah, jiggling out there. Yeah, dude. I would like purposely avoid like any public swimming and stuff too. I had a buddy once who like he's all like we're not. He was giving us shit because we were all wearing board shorts, like which was the style at the time.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
board shorts. Which was weird because there was like no underwear or anything like that. So like you're always like just one layer away from like showing everybody your dick.
Yeah.
And like there's always like the outline too. Because it's just like thin ass board shorts and stuff. And you're like, I wonder why they let us get away with that.
Yeah.
But like he was giving us shit because he had like shorter swim shorts on. He's all like, we're not children anymore, you guys. You wear higher shorts.
Gotta show the legs off.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta show the gams off.
And I was all like, dude, I'm not built like you.
Yeah.
I was so like, nah, man, my legs can stay pasty.
I still remember it's like thinking I remember seeing some fat guy wearing the t-shirt. I'm like, that's my go-to. Like it's dude, you can't do the t-shirt. Like it does. It's just you have to like. I don't. So, anybody, if you're fat, still like you can't do the t-shirt in the pool.
Just gotta go for it.
You gotta go. I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe like it, but that's just not gonna work. A t-shirt in the pool, like it's so disgusting feeling. Just sticking to you.
Well, I mean, the only ones I'll give you, only because I'm pasty as shit, are those sun shirts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You can wear those.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, that's fair. But a
Yeah.
regular cotton ass t-shirt.
No. Yeah. Your white tee, just wear there, and
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, and why anybody wears a white tee into the water is like beyond me.
Yeah. You're
like,
just showing you're the white t-shirt contest.
Yeah, exactly.
Just showing those tits.
Yeah. Oh.
Showing those man titties.
Yes. Or female boobs could also be in that situation.
Yeah, that's true. Female boobs. White. I bet you girls do that a lot now for like OnlyFans content. Of just like, I'm gonna go to the pool. I'm going to Six Flags or something. Just white tee, no bra.
Dude, they probably get paid money for that shit.
Oh yeah.
Good money. Damn.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What if anybody would pay me money to do
Dude,
that?
So I got.
If anybody's out there willing to pay for my Six
Yeah.
Flags,
Yeah.
I will wear a wet t-shirt,
I'll wear-
white t-shirt.
Yeah,
We'll both wear white t-shirts. We'll get wet.
Fucking oh.
Show my nips for money.
Oh shit! I just totally forgot what I was gonna say. Talking about
Something about your excessively long nipples.
my yeah.
Everybody's nipples are at least 5 inches.
I used to have really weird nipples. I think my hormones were really fucked up for a long time because I used to have really like puffy fucking nipples for a long ass time. Like most of my life, yeah. Like my squad leader, or no, he was my team leader at the time, but he became like one of the other platoon's squad leader. But like you're waiting like your t-shirt off to get like tape and everything like that.
Oh yeah, I
So
fucking hate that.
so we were waiting in the hallway, and then like I remember him. He was just like, "It's like pull at your fucking nipples." Like I can't stop looking at them.
I can't stop looking at your nipples, Paul.
He's like, "Well, I can't." Like your fucking nipples. He's like trying to look away.
He's trying.
God, that's a clip right there.
Pull your nipples.
There's probably, I wonder like the sound bites you can get out of our fucking podcasts.
Dude, I feel like that's most of our
This
podcasts.
is
Like
weird.
us discussing one movie or something, and then it's all like just sound bites.
Just making noises.
Yeah. That's where you should just stop it.
Oh man, we have 54 minutes.
See, senor.
Season your meat.
Yeah, there's like 54 minutes. We're at 50.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like it.
I'm good with it. Yeah.
Guitar.
All right, guys, people in internet land,
And the aliens.
and the aliens probably listening to this. Please
I
get
know
this
you're
probe
out
out my ass. It's been in there too long. At least put a new one in or something. This one's getting rusty.
Please put more in my ass.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, alien metal gets rusty also.
Yeah, they ain't that advanced.
They ain't that
motherfuckers.
advanced.
Bye, love you.
Bye, guys.